And what I'm going to do is go into a training and talk a little bit about really some of the obstacles that you need to overcome if you're going to work this business, but also, like you see on the slide behind me, the power of purpose. The power of purpose, you know, it's knowing you have a climate for growth. You need to decide that you are going to build this business no matter what obstacles come your way, no matter what people are going to say, no matter if someone's going to tell you, oh, that's not going to work, or you're absolutely crazy. Trust me, I've heard it all. And I hope today that you're going to see just a little glimpse of what this can be for you, and also some of the things that you need to deal with. So it all starts with you. What kind of an attitude do you have? What kind of a person are you? Do you start something and then you don't finish it? Do you give your word to somebody and then you don't follow through? Think about those kind of things, because this is about you making a decision and then deciding, you know what, I'm going to stick with this no matter what. You have to be diligent in your learning. You have to be teachable. You know, teachers do really well in this business because in order to teach, you have to learn to share it. And so you have to be open to learning new skills and also to learning about you. You know, if you're not learning about you and your strengths and your weaknesses, then you're not really knowing how you can really build on what you have to offer people in building your business. So you're going to encounter so many different people that are going to tell you their opinions. People love to either save people or protect people, make sure people aren't going to be taken. Well, let me tell you something. Reliv's been around for a long, long time. The first patented food. We have a marketing plan that's second to none. And people are earning bonuses, people are earning trips, and it's all because this is wrapped around a product that works. And it has that science and everything behind it. I'm telling you, the results, the science, the backup, the clinical trials, just even on the Lunacin and epigenetics alone, if you look that up, then you'll get a lot of the information that you need in order to kind of, I don't know, counteract some of these things that you're going to encounter. So you're going to look for positive people. You're going to look for open-minded people. And this slide is so important. Renew your mind. Please do not let other people steal your joy. Do not let other people give you their opinion and then deflate your goals, your dreams. Let me tell you, if they're not paying your bills, then why do you allow them to have a say in what you're going to do? Make up your mind, stick to it, and get out there and share this, because I can guarantee you there are people that are praying for an answer. There are people that are praying for hope. And what if it could be this simple? What if it could just be it? You have to understand the tools that we have to offer you. There are so many things that are put into place. It's called the system. Now, the system is all about using the people who have shared this with you in order to share it with other people. You know, when you're first starting out in this business, you really don't know much about anything. Even if you've heard the stories, and even if you've met some of the people in person, even if you've met some of the corporate people, you still need help. This is about working together as a team. So we don't sign you up and then send you off and say, okay, forget it. You need to work as a team with us. That's what we're here for. So your upline, they're the people that shared this with you. Get them on the phone with people. Just when you're out and about and you're talking to people and someone says, oh man, I just lost my job, or I can't stand where I'm working, or if I had more time with my family, or if I could just earn another $300 a month or $1,000 a month, I could go on a vacation, or we'd have more freedom, or I'd be able to quit my second job. You know, those kind of things, you have something to offer people. It's about offering them hope. So if you say, you know what, you should check out what I'm doing, or you should check out what I'm looking into, or you need to hear about what I do. And they'll say, I do? What is it? And then you say, you know what, I want you to hear it the way that I heard it. When are you available that I could talk to you? And then get you more information. So then you put them on the phone with the person who shared this with you. And it's not about bombarding people with a call and cornering them into making a decision or selling something. It's not about that. It's about sharing from your heart, making a connection with these people and showing that you really care about making a difference in their life. And the only way you're going to do that is if you have someone on the phone with you who's been through the trenches, so to speak, and there to help you to build your business and to show these people what Relive is all about. So your upline is key. That's just the people that are there, the team to help you, to work with you. Then there's also, we have different conference calls. The person who shared this with you should have a list of different conference calls that are available, webinars that we have that you can connect into. It doesn't matter where you are doing this. You can build this from state to state, even country to country, because we're in 16 different countries right now. So you can build this, and no matter where you are, and you can help people in other areas, including your own, but in other areas too. Then there's Tuesday opportunity meetings. There's things that we call beehives, where you can get together with a group of people, and you're calling people and sharing people's stories, having them share their own story. That's key too. Having other people share what has happened in their lives with these other people that are people that need to hear about this hope. The Saturday trainings, we have those all over the place, and we have webinars also. It's this is like a Saturday training. And so you can put this in your own home, gather some people around, have them hear what this is about. Master Affiliate Training Schools, those happen every quarter, and they're different areas around the country. Those are just a bigger picture of what Relive is. It's a Friday night event and then a Saturday training. There's lots of recognition. There's all kinds of things announced. It's the tools. It's how do you do this business? Who do you talk to? How do you talk to them? And then conferences. Conferences are so huge. We have a couple of regional or East or West conferences every year, but we also have the international conference in the summer. Sometimes it's in July, sometimes it's in August. Normally it's in St. Louis. That's where the home office is, so you can come and you can tour the home office. You can see firsthand what this is all about. You can see that, you know what, people can eat off of the floor. People really can. You can go into the warehouse, you can eat off of the floor, you can see the safety of what you're sharing with people, and you can see that people are really going to have a different product when it's delivered to them. People are going to understand what they have their hands on. And I'll tell you what, you go to these conferences and you're the one that's going to be changed. People that you see when you come home, they're going to say, oh my goodness gracious, what is this that she or he is doing? What is going on? Because they have changed since seeing this company. It really is offering people hope. So, you know, I'll tell you, I checked out my first company or my first conference in 1996, and I am so glad that I went, because I was able to meet Bob Montgomery, the CEO. I was able to meet the other corporate members. I was able to meet Dr. Carl Hastings, our food scientist. And now you can go to these things and you can meet Dr. Galvez. You can meet all these people that are involved in making this product that you're representing. And you can really understand what this business is about, what company this is, what you're representing, like I keep saying. So it's getting the bigger picture, it's understanding, and then it's meeting people from other parts of the country that are there to help you to build your business. It's just so simple. This is about connecting people. It's about connecting people to the reality of what they can have with this. And it is about offering hope. So what I look at it as is you have this perfect little gift that's all wrapped up and ready to give people, and they can't really say no until they know what it is, right? So if you're sharing this with people, just make sure you're giving them a bigger picture and the right picture of what Relive really is, so that they can make an educated decision. Like this slide says, you're being a system builder. Identify the serious people that have integrity. That is so key. Are you a person of your word? You're looking for people of their word. Are they going to go out and have the heart to help people and share this with people? You can tell the difference between a salesperson that is just out for the money and someone who is out to really help people. And I choose to run my business from my heart in sharing this with people and helping people to really achieve what they want. And so I would just say, please be a person of integrity and look for people with integrity. establish a core group. Establish a core group of people who are going to help you to build this business, to build the area where you are. If there's already a meeting, connect into it. If there's not, think about starting it. Start it in your own home. Be diligent to that system. Stories connecting with stories. You know, people's hearts will open up because they hear this hope, and then they see, gosh, I wonder if this is something for me or for my neighbor or my cousin or my brother. And if someone says no, it's not always no for now. It could be not yet or later, because I've had people come back to me years after and say, are you still with that Relive? Because I need help. And this will help people if they take this seriously. Be consistent, be a visionary, be a risk taker. You know, not everyone's going to jump on board with you right away. And it's about knowing what you want. Write down your why. Make a list of people. If you were offered a trip all around the world for you and say 19 other people, who would you invite? If you were getting married, if you were having a graduation, some kind of celebration, an anniversary party, who would you invite? Those are the people that you want to do life with, and those are the people that you want to share this with. Only because I'm assuming that they would be fun for you to be around. They would be people that you respect and admire. And they would be people that, if you really had something to offer them, those would be the first people that you would go to. So go to those people first with the support team that you have. And just understand, having the right mindset of, you're coming about this to help them. You're coming about this just because they need to hear about it and see it. And failure is not an option. Do not quit. You know, Bob Montgomery says, and he's our CEO, he says, you know what? You can, two things will happen to you in Relive. You're either going to become successful, whatever that means for you, or you're going to quit. So, you know what? What are you going to do? What is going to happen with you? When I joined Relive, 1995, he asked me that. What are you going to do? There's only one of two things that are going to happen, Sheila. You're either going to quit or you're going to succeed. Because that's all that happens with Relive. And I said, I'm not a quitter. So have that in your mind. Failure is not an option. This slide right here, making money versus making excuses. This is something that takes a little bit. What are you willing to do to become successful? Now, you can have a why that, you know what, you just want to earn enough income so that your family can be on this product and your income will pay for that. And that's fine. You can have a why that you want to earn an extra $500 a month. That's great. You can have a why that you want to earn $10,000 or more a month. That's fine too. Whatever it is for you, you might just want to get your health back, and that's great too. What are you willing to do in order for those things to come true? Because so many people say, I want this, I want that, you know, I want to be in shape, I want to lose weight, I want to earn an income, I want to have my own business, and then when it comes down to it, they don't do what it takes in order to make those things happen. So, what are you prepared to do? Or what are you prepared not to do? You know, in the beginning of my business, and even now, I'll have something planned where I have my time that I'm doing calls, or my time that I have set for my own appointments and things that I'm doing. I'm not talking about organizing your desk or things like that. I'm talking about action items that actually can earn you an income, and you're sharing with new people. And if you put aside, you know what, I want to talk to 3 to 5 new people a day. That's a great goal. If you want to say, I want to talk to one person a new day. One new person a day. Then you know what? That's a great goal. Whatever you decide for you. And so in the beginning, I want to talk to 3 to 5, 5 to 10 new people every single day. Well, I had to get out of my house in order to do that. I couldn't stay in my house and organize my desk and just hope that people would call or knock on my door. That's never happened. So you know what? What I had to do was get out and about. And for me, a lot of my friends and family did not listen to me in the beginning, and that's okay, because I knew what I wanted. So I went out and I would just meet people, the organizations I was involved in, my church, even just out shopping. You know, it's crazy how people will just kind of unfold their whole life story in front of you. And you're there and you can say, well, you know what, maybe this person was put in my life for a reason today. And so if you say, hey, you know what, you might want to hear about what I do, or let's get together so that you can hear about what I do. Or let's exchange phone numbers and I'll call you and let you know what I do. You need to hear about it. So those kind of things, stepping out of your comfort zone and then making money versus making excuses, because you can't do both. If I'm at home and I have things planned that I'm going to make calls, and then a friend calls and says, hey, let's go shopping, or hey, let's just go to a movie. Well, you know what? No, I have an appointment right now, but I can do it later. So here's the thing. You have to know what you're going to let go of, and you have to know what you're going to be focused on. How long are you prepared to give yourself in order to succeed? Are you giving yourself a month? Are you giving yourself 6 months? Are you giving yourself 5 years? Give yourself a realistic time frame. And just stick with it. Whoever is persistent is the one that is going to become successful. You keep doing it. It's like that with anything. Exercising, anything, really. Working your business, or taking piano lessons, or singing lessons, anything like that. The more consistent you are, then the more successful you're going to be at it. It's the same thing with this. And take it seriously. How many people are you prepared to help in order to be successful? You know, there's a lot of people out there that are searching for an answer, and so you have to find those people, or they're going to find you. You know, I give my business to God. I always have, and I just pray that He puts people in my path every single day that I can share this with, you know, that need to hear about Him, need to hear about this hope. So there's a lot going on, and there's a lot of people out there that definitely need both sides of what we have to offer. So which climate are you in? Because you know what Henry Ford said a long time ago, just like what this slide says, whether you think you can or whether you think you can't. In either case, you're right. It has a lot to do with your attitude, a lot to do with your attitude. And so if you're thinking, you know what, I can do this, I believe that I can do this, if they can do it, I can do it. Trust me, if I can do this, anybody can do this. Because I was scared to death to talk to anybody. When I was in college, in high school, I didn't want to have to do any kind of public speaking whatsoever. And this has been a personal growth experience for me through this, because it's not about me. It's about what I have to offer. And what I have to offer is changing people's lives. Like someone said to me this week, you know what? That this cup, the shaker cup that you get with your order, this cup, it represents a better life. And that is so huge. So don't just change your environment, you change the climate in which you live. If you're not reading motivational, not salesy motivational, but really self-growth kinds of things, you know, positive, uplifting things, then get a hold of some of them. If you're not watching positive, uplifting things, get a hold of some of those things. Fill your mind with the positive things, and that's what will come out. And then you can watch your life springboard to the next level, because I promise you that this is going to be something that is huge for you, whatever that means for you. You know, this could be big income, this could be better health, this could be more time with your family, and that's up to you to decide. Make a list, we can start calling those people. How to build this next slide. Do not prejudge anybody, people and needs, you know, and then use the system. You know, there's so many keys to this, and we've talked about the system, the meetings, and all of that. Don't prejudge people. You know, when you're making your list and you're writing people's names down, just make sure that you're looking at that as people that you really care about and love. And then you can talk to them about this, and you can say, you know what, you just need to hear about this. I'm excited about what I'm doing. You need to hear about it. You may know people that I can help. You may know people that need to know about this. Don't become the go-to person. Don't become the answer person. Make sure you're connecting them with people, and don't prejudge. If someone is really, really sick, yes, they need to be on the product. Don't think, oh, they're too sick. If someone has a lot of money, don't say, oh, they're too rich. Someone doesn't have money, they're too poor, or someone's too healthy. Let me tell you something. These products are for healthy people. These products are for sick people. These products are for people who don't want to be sick. These products are for people who work for prevention. This product is for children, adults, pregnant women, people on medications. Nobody has issues. That's a huge market. This business is for everyone as well. This business is only about connecting people and sharing the story with people so that they can make a decision. You know, this isn't going to get out there in stores. It's not going to get out there any other way. So get out and share this. Don't prejudge, because you'd be surprised at who will join you and surprised at who won't. So don't prejudge, just tell everybody. And people and needs, you know what? Find out what people's needs are. Find out what they're looking for. Find out really if they could change a few things in their life right now, what would they be? Because it could be this simple. And what if Relive could be that answer for them? And use that system. Use those people who have shared this with you to share the big picture with these people so that you can help these others. Now, everything starts with your heart. Like I said, you're connecting for people or with people, and go out and share this with people like I've talked about. Make your list, call people. Don't do this on your own. Make sure you follow up with people and you follow through. That's the key. If you're not following up with people, if you're just mentioning it to them or throwing some information at them and then walking away, they're not going to understand what this is. Show that you care. People don't care how much you know till they know how much you care. And the only way they find that out is through follow-up. Correct follow-up means connecting people with the reality of this, with the stories, answering their questions through stories. So help people that way. You know, overcoming challenges, let me tell you, obstacles can be stepping stones and really helping you in order to get over these obstacles and to build your business. Using that system, like I said, the meetings, the calls, the webinars, there's so much offered these days that wasn't offered when I first got involved. Keep your pipeline full. All that means is you're out there and you're meeting people and you're talking to people and you're helping people, and then you get them on the phone with stories. Timing is everything. I've had people that I've shared this with and they've said no. And then 5 years later, they've come to me and said, okay, I think I need what you have to offer. Because you know what? I'm getting older, and right now, I'm approaching 50, and you know what? I don't have any menopause symptoms, and I'm in the middle of menopause. I don't have issues with my thyroid. My doctors have actually decreased my thyroid medication 4 times now, and there's just no reason for that. So there's so many things that are happening in my own body, and as I'm getting older, these things are able, I guess my body's able to fight different things and work differently. I don't know. All I know is my body's being blessed. The more consistent I am with this product, and our lives are being blessed, the more consistent I am with this business. And the same thing can happen with you. Timing is everything. Not everyone's going to come, you know, and get involved and go gangbusters all in the beginning. And a lot of people do have people joining them very quickly in the beginning. You know, in conclusion, I would just say, I'm so glad that you're taking time to be trained about what this is. The deeper that you dig into this, I think the more you're going to find this really is for everybody, and this is a business that can be whatever you want it to be for you. I just earned another trip with this company. I just earned another bonus with this company. There's so many things that are offered, and guess what? My whole family's going on the trip, and we all get to enjoy the bonus. So it's not something that takes you away from your family. It's something that builds your family relationship. I just am so happy that you are taking a look at this, and really that this can be something that can change your life and the lives of others. Take it seriously. Take yourself seriously and do what it takes in order to be successful. Welcome to Relive.